Hello everyone and welcome to our quiz. Today on history, we prepared a few questions and you have a few seconds to find the answer. Let's begin.
The ancient city of Rome was built on how many hills? 7. Octavian defeated Mark Antony in which famous naval battle of 31 BC? The Battle of Actium. The Peloponnesian War was fought between Athens and which other ancient Greek state? Sparta. What name was given to the 10,000-strong elite force of the Persian army? The Immortals. The Maya of Mesoamerica are best known for their achievements in which subjects? Math and astronomy. Who is known for running through the streets crying Eureka? Archimedes. Who was the emperor of Rome from AD 54 AD 68? Nero. How many kings did ancient Sparta have at one time? 2. Who was the patron god of Troy? Apollo. What military formation was made famous by Alexander the Great? Phalanx. Who did Theseus kill in the heart of the labyrinth? The Minotaur. The Elgin marbles were taken from which building? The Parthenon. What year was Rome founded? – 753 BC. Where was Julius Caesar killed? The Theater of Pompey. Which emperor built the Colosseum? Vespasian. Who was the Greek god of war? Ares. What Roman general married Cleopatra? Marcus Antonius. Who was the first Christian Roman emperor? Constantine the Great. What structure did the Emperor Hadrian build in northern England? A wall. Among them who was blind? Homer. What was the currency used in many ancient Greek states? Drachma. What was the highest political office in the Roman Republic? Consul. People traveled far and wide to visit who at Delphi? The Oracle. What modern country contains ancient Asia Minor? Turkey. How many of the 7 ancient wonders were located in modern-day Egypt? 2. Pyramids of Giza and the Lighthouse of Alexandria. Who was Alexander the Great's teacher? Aristotle. When was the first modern Olympiad held? 1896. How does history tell us Socrates died? Poison. Which Persian king did the Greeks defeat at the Battle of Marathon? Darius. Which Greek city is often called the birthplace of democracy? Athens. Who was the enemy of Athens in the Peloponnesian War? Sparta. Who is the renowned chronicler of the Peloponnesian War? Thucydides. Who won the Peloponnesian War? Sparta. Alexander the Great was from Macedonia. In the world of history, who is known as Little Corporal? Napoleon Bonaparte. In which year did Christopher Columbus discover America? (492). Which of the following traits ended World War II? The Paris Peace Treaties. Which civilization invented toothpaste? Ancient Egypt 5,000 years BC. Which three countries formed the Axis powers in World War II? Germany, Japan, and Italy. Which prison was stormed on July 14, 1789 in Paris, France? The Bastille. Which Roman emperor was said to have played the fiddle while Rome burned? Nero. Who painted the 15th century mural painting The Last Supper? Leonardo da Vinci. Who famously crossed the Delaware in 1776? George Washington. What was the name of the first computer started in 1943? ENIAC. The last dynasty of China reigned from 1644 to 1912. What was it called? Qing or Qing dynasty. For which discoveries was Marie Curie known? Radium and polonium. What's the name of the island Napoleon was exiled to in 1815 before his defeat at Waterloo? Elba. Who was the first Western explorer to visit China? Marco Polo. How much did the United States pay the Russians for Alaska in 1867? $7.2 million. What is the most famous quote attributed to Marie Antoinette that helped fuel the French Revolution? Let them eat cake. In 1927, who became the first man to fly solo and non-stop across the Atlantic? Charles Lindbergh. How was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean? Amelia Earhart. What was the family name of the Russian rulers from the 17th century until the 1917 revolution? Romanov. What is the ancient Egyptians worshipped dung beetle? The scarab. Who was shot outside the Hilton Hotel in Washington on March 30th, 1981? President Ronald Reagan. Which mountaineer and his Sherpa became the first men to conquer Mount Everest? Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay. How did Alexander the Great solve the puzzle of the Gordian knot? He cut it with a sword. Which Greek historian is known as the father of history? Herodotus. What was the primary reason for the construction of the Panama Canal? Economic trade. Which trials prosecuted Nazi leaders after World War II? The Nuremberg trials. Which animal was with Cleopatra at the end of her life on August 30th BC? An asp, Egyptian cobra. What economic program did Chairman Mao Zedong of China create in 1958? The Great Leap Forward. What was the main cause of the French Revolution? Economic hardship. What is the oldest continuously inhabited city in the world? Damascus. What is the name of the explorer who first circumnavigated the Earth? Ferdinand Magellan. On which French island was Napoleon born? Corsica. Who was the first American to receive the Nobel Peace Prize? Theodore Roosevelt. Who is known as the father of the American Constitution? James Madison. Which ancient Mexican civilization developed a symbol for zero? Mayan. Which Greek philosopher was the first to develop a formal system of reasoning called logic? Aristotle. The Boston Tea Party is associated with which revolution? American. Which country was the last to join the nuclear club? North Korea. What was called the head of the state in Iran before the revolution of 1979? Shah. What is the name of the treaty that was signed on June 28, 1919? Treaty of Versailles. Which country did the Khmer Rouge regime rule over in 1975-1979? Cambodia. What is Nelson Mandela known for? Anti-apartheid revolutionary and South African president, 1994-1999. What country won the first World Cup? Uruguay. What is the name of the Korean king of the Joseon dynasty who invented the Hangul script to boost literacy for all? King Sejong the Great. Who is said to have invented the car in 1886? Carl Benz. What was the largest contiguous empire in history? The Mongol Empire. What was the name of the ship that got stranded in the Suez Canal from March 23, 29, 2021? Ever Given of Evergreen Marine. What was the previous name for New York until the English took over in 1664? New Amsterdam. The word Canada is likely derived from the Huron-Iroquois word Kanata. What does it mean? Village. Who was known as the father of modern science? Galileo Galilei. What was the primary reason for the building of Hadrian's Wall in Roman Britain? To defend against tribal invasions from the north. Which civilization is credited with inventing the wheel? Sumerian. What was the primary language of the Roman Empire? Latin. How many years did the Incan Empire last? "2,000 years. The ancient Olympic Games were held in honor of Zeus. During which war did the Battle of Gettysburg occur? American Civil War. Who is known for proposing the heliocentric theory in the 16th century? Nicolaus Copernicus. Which country built the first operational railroad? England. Which ancient civilization was located in modern-day Iraq? Babylonian. Which country was the main rival of the Venetian Republic during the Renaissance? Genoese Republic. The Great Pyramid of Giza is believed to be which pharaoh's tomb? Khufu. Who swore to his father Hamilcar when he was 9 to never be a friend to the Romans? Hannibal. Which French figure was known as the Lion of Verdun? Henri-Philippe Pétain. What year did Egypt and Israel sign a formal peace accord? 1979. Who captured Constantinople in 1453? Ottoman Empire. What did the Sumerians use to write on? Clay tablets. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment on your score.